Of the school committee and the school building committee, I am honored to welcome you all here today for this groundbreaking ceremony. To begin our program, Karina, Tobias, Tessa Never, and Olivia Dufour from the Athol High School Chorus under the direction of Sean Wallace will sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does the Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job.
Thank you, ladies. That was a very nice job. In this season of giving, it seems appropriate that the citizens of Athol have committed themselves to providing this new elementary school for the children of this district. Members of this community have worked long and hard to make sure this new school will provide a space where the students have a safe, state-of-the-art education. Before I introduce our speakers today, I'd like to recognize our invited guests, the students and children of the Athol-Royalston Regional School District who will benefit most from this project, and this day is about and for them. Also with us today are members of the MSBA. We have Dan Collins, Diane Sullivan from MSBA. We have Representative-elect Susanna Lee, Assistant Superintendent Liz Irvin, elementary principals Diane Ellis, Molly Saperci, Janet Williams. We have the Athol Teachers Association President Keith Williams, School Committee Chair and member of the School Building Committee Nancy Melbourne, Building Committee members Tom Lozier, Robert Muzzy, Carol Ambrosi, Bob Rulo, Mary Jane Handy, Ken Vadalis, Jeanette Robichaud, Deb Kosmeskis, Lee Chavette, and Janet Williams. School committee members here are Mitch Grotsky, Deb Kosmeskis, Lee Chavette, Dale Luigi, and Amber Parker. Selectmen present are Alan Dodge, Susanna Lee, and Lee Chavette. I would also, the PTO representative, Carrie Lehman, has also joined us today. And I would also at this time like to mention someone who supported and worked hard to make the school a reality, but is not here with us today. I believe Chet Hall is definitely here in spirit with us. Also here today are our project manager, Joel Seeley from Sims, Manny, and McKee Associates, Mount Vernon Architects, Dennis Daly, David Owen, Rafael Tasco, and from Fontaine Brothers, our new contractor who just signed contracts last night, Jim Maurer, and Chris Fontaine. Welcome. 16 years ago today, close to this very spot, another groundbreaking ceremony was held. The Massachusetts School Building Authority assisted the district in that project that resulted in the building of the new middle school. Again, the MSBA has been working with the district to ensure its successful elementary school project. Here with us today from the MSBA is Executive Director Jack McCarthy. Mr. McCarthy.
Good morning, everybody. Let's try that again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I love the sound of children saying good morning. You know, the mission of the Massachusetts School Building Authority is to partner with Massachusetts communities to promote the design and construction of educationally appropriate, flexible, sustainable, and cost-effective public school facilities, and this project will certainly meet that ideal. Benjamin Franklin once said, "An investment in education pays the best interest," and we at the MSBA are proud to be your investing partners in this project to the tune of, we're picking up 80% of the eligible costs, which is a little bit more than $27 million. You know, these things don't happen by themselves. You guys have been blessed with, I call him the rock star of state government, and that is Senator Brewer over here, who's just... The senator has more than 30 projects that he's done with us. He knows the exact number, I don't. He has more than 30, and I tell you, he knows every detail of every one of them. He's been a great advocate for you folks, but for the MSBA in general, and I thank him, and I'm going to miss his leadership. Thank you, Senator. We expect this project to be on time, on budget, and why do I say that? Because I've seen the consultants that you've hired, and we've worked with them before, and that's what they delivered to us, on time, on budget. You did a great job of procuring your consultants, so I want to thank you for that. One of the things I'm always curious is the vote. You know, when you do your vote for override, and I looked at the numbers, and it was almost 5-1 yes, and that's incredible. And I'm talking to the children right now. So what happened is your parents and your neighbors said, "I want to pay more taxes so I can build this school for you people." And I always wonder, why? What is it that makes people raise their own taxes? But I look at the faces here, and it's so clear to me why. You know, you guys, and they believe it, that you deserve a 21st century education. They believe that you're going to take what they give you and make the best of it. So what I'd like you all to do is turn around, face the adults there, and on the count of 3, I just want you to say thank you the loudest you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you!
And I'll say you're welcome, Father. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. McCarthy. Sean Suhowski, our Athol town manager, joined us mid-project and just a little late this morning, and he jumped into the project and became an active and supportive member of our team. Sean?
Hey, thank you. Hey kids, how you doing? Good. Excellent, what a great day. I'll be very brief. I want to tell you, when I was looking at the town of Athol and researching a place to come back up here along Route 2 in the North County to work, this was the town I wanted to be at. You have a lot of good energy going on, both in the community, in the school district, a strategic plan, a new building. I'm just very proud to be here, and you should be very proud of yourselves. Thanks.
Also from the town of Athol, we have our Chairman of the Board of Selectmen, Steve Raymond.
Thank you very much, Karen. I just want to welcome everybody here. This has been a long time coming. I attended Riverbend School in 1955, and that school was old then. So I just want to say, on behalf of the town of Athol and the Athol Board of Selectmen, we are very happy to have this happening, and a big thank you to everybody that's been involved. Thank you very much.
Chris Reardon is here representing the parents, the PTO, and the site councils of the elementary schools, with which he is an active member of all 3 groups. Kristen?
Good morning. On behalf of all the parent volunteers in the Athol Elementary Schools, I want to specifically thank the building committee for their years of service and effort, and I just think this is such an exciting time for the town of Athol. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. Representative Denise Andrews cannot be with us here today because she is in session this morning. She sends her best wishes, and she yields her speaking time to the retiring state legislator who has spent 26 years representing this district. His accomplishments are too many to mention now. He has always been a strong supporter of education, and during his time on the legislature, 32 schools have been built in his district. Senator Brewer, I have a question for you. Are we number 32 or 33?
I'm still counting.
Senator Brewer?
Thank you.
much. You know, these speeches have been very brief up until now. First of all, Superintendent Tony Polito. I'm trying to remember if we had 10 school superintendents in 13 years in Athol, and we've had one for the last 10 years. Tony Polito, well done, my friend. Well done. You brought stability and certainty to this region. And thank you, Mrs. McNiff, for remembering Chet Hall today as well. He was relentless working on that override as well. Now, you know, I have done community reading with the Athol Library in all of the other schools, the Riverbend, Sanders Street, and Pleasant Street schools. There is no truth to the fact that I was at the groundbreaking for any of those three. And I know that oftentimes some of the teachers like the warmth and the security, and those old buildings were built like the Alamo. But in this new technology age, for handicapped accessibility, for safety and energy efficiency, it is necessary from time to time to give these fresh faces new opportunities. And that's what you people did here when you stepped up to the plate for the new library in Athol, which is state-of-the-art, and what you will do for your children. Because these are not Beacon Hills kids. These are Athol and Royalston's kids, all right? You're sending almost $1 million a year in school choice for other towns. They will be homegrown and homestayed and homeschooled in this community and in this region. Teachers will come back to these schools brand spanking new, bright and shiny, re-energized, revitalized, re-inspired to work with the most precious resource this nation has, our children. And I thank all of you for doing this. It was just mentioned, and I read a eulogy in the Boston Globe about a senator who had passed away, and one of his proudest achievements was helping to build 12 schools in his Senate district during his career. And one of the proudest things, and I have helped reform the school building assistance law, not once, but twice over the years. And I will tell you, the only thing you're gonna, as Jack McCarthy said about on time and on budget, and there's two other words that you always want to help stay away from if you can. Change orders. Fontaines will tell you that. Change orders get expensive. There's a Chinese proverb that says, happy are those who dream dreams and are willing to pay the price to make them come true. You, the people of this region, have given your children, and perhaps their children, a precious gift. The gift of opportunity for education. It's been my honor and my pleasure, the pleasure of my life, to represent all of you. Godspeed and God bless you all. Merry Christmas.
Senator Brewer, we wish you well in your retirement, and we thank you for a job well done for the past 26 years. Now, the Pleasant Street School Chorus, which I believe are right in front of me, under the direction of Erin Gerard, will present that selection.
Stream waters, this land
Thank you. That was a very nice job. Superintendent Anthony Polito has basically been working on a new school building almost since the first day he arrived in the district. He has spent many long hours and many trips into Boston to bring us to this ceremony today. Superintendent Polito?
Thank you, Karen. Today really is a great day for us here in Athol, and for you guys, the teachers, the administrators, the parents, and the community itself. It's going to be a great thing for the town of Athol. And I just want to give some special thanks for people that really need to be thanked. We started this process about 7 years ago, right after the moratorium on building. And there were a number of people who made long treks into Boston frequently to keep the dream of the new school alive, and I just want to thank them. First, our former town manager, who's not here today, David Ames, and Mary Jane Handy, our business manager, and Karen McNiff, who at that time was the chair of the school committee. They did a great job trekking in and out so many times into Boston. And also special thanks to the chairs of the school committee over the years. They helped keeping us moving and motivated when we thought we'd have struggles getting this done. And that would be Mary Forrestall, Lee Chavette, and Nancy Melbourne, and I also mentioned Karen before. And again, special thanks to our legislators who have helped keep them all the ball rolling. We needed them. Chris Donnellan, Denise Andrews, and of course Steve Brewer. And absolutely special thanks to the people on the building committee. They sacrificed a lot of time and a lot of hours over these last couple of years for the feasibility study and for the planning process. But we can never forget the people who actually made this happen in terms of the funding. The PR committees of the school committee and the building committee, and all of those people who spent countless hours campaigning for us. Was there ever more a moving night than at Athol Town Hall when 900 people were in that auditorium and about 830, I think, voted yes. I think there was a lot of emotion that night and a lot of tears, and I was praying that Fire Chief Tom Lozier wouldn't call for an occupancy that night. Thank you for not doing that, Tom. The residents should be extremely proud again of what they've done, and I'd like to echo what Karen said. There was no more helpful person than Chet Hall. With every part of his being, he worked actively to get this school built. So now we need to get about the work of starting to build the school. The first step in building the school was to dig some earth right here behind us. And we have a number of opportunities for people to get their pictures taken with hard hats and shovels. So we're going to do it in 3 waves so the Athol Daily News can get the pictures. We're going to have the people who spoke and some other members of the audience. Then we will have all the school committee people, selectmen, etc. Who are here. And then you guys are going to get your chance to play in the dirt as well. How's that sound? Okay, so did you want me to read it in? So, how do you want to do that for the first group?
You know, got everything under control.
All set? So we know who the first group is? Okay. The first wave.
The speaker is so sweet. Hey, sit down, girl. You're in. Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. I've had that happen. Ready?
What's your rig? What's your rig?
John, you definitely want to have.
Oh, come on. Beautiful.
Everybody ready? You guys know how to do this? Jack and I know how to do this.
Okay.
All right. Follow me now. Nobody shovel anything till the photographers are ready. And we're going to first dig, raise, and on the count of 3 we'll throw. So get yourself something up. And hold them up like this. You can't get in there.
Not the first way.
All right. On the count of 3. You photographers ready?
Yep.
Looking at the camera, not at the dirt. 1,
Oh, wake up.
Yeah, on over there.
That's why you wear
All
it.
right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, toss.
Hey!
Yeah. You've done that once or twice, Senator.
There we go. Get it done.
Steve, they didn't show you this check.
So we'd like now all school committee members, selectmen, members of the building committee,
All right.
and other town officials.
Cool, you guys are up next. What? Very nice. Stand up.
Knock it off.
So good.
Mitch, dial it, the thing on the back, dial it in. On the back of the hat will make it smaller. Turn it.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab that jump.
Show it over, Chief.
Throw a mic right at him.
That looks like a bunch of... Okay, when do we go, Senator Brewer?
All right. Everybody ready? You got your. Everybody's got this in. And get your sand. All right. On the count of 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Toss.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what are we on to, Ned?
What are we going to do about the hatchet hunt this year?
Get the fish worms in there. The anglers need those fish worms.
Now, if the principals would bring up the students.
Thank you. Good. Nice job, Dad.
That's okay? How's it going?
Good job, Susie.
Good job, everybody.
Something else, but...
You know that Canada President Kennedy was planted in the tree and already back. He was laid up for 3 weeks. Shoveling grass. Here, Elliot Trudeau. That's the best looking picture right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Our friend from Sanders, come on over. Have any more hats? What about Hunter.
So it turns out that politics is more important than construction.
Actually, you go there.
Oh, there's an extra shovel there. Get that shovel. Hunter, take that shovel. Take it out of there.
How you guys doing? Everybody got a shovel?
Grab that.
Everybody got dirt? All right, now you're all 4th graders. You can count. We're going to count to 3 and then you throw it, okay?
Get that shovel out.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, throw! Yay!
Thank you all. We'll reconvene in about 10 minutes in the nice warm middle school library to continue the celebration with some refreshments.
So in history.